let's get to it then. It's Polybridge 3. Sequel to Polybridge 2, a game that I long played and had great fun with. I don't plan on long playing this. I don't feel the bridge building itch is strong enough to plow through an entire game of it, but I was excited about this release because Polybridge 2 was fantastic and I want to see what they do with the sequel, so that's exactly what's happening. Let's get going. So it's going to give us a quick tutorial, most of which we should know, but if there's anything new, that'll certainly be interesting. The goal, of course, is to get your vehicle over to the flag which we can barely see, it's underneath the GUI there. And we do it by placing roads, but if we just place the roads and nothing else, the road is going to fall flat. So traditionally, what you would do is put some nice rigid triangles to support it. That should be just fine and dandy. I don't recall there being much by way of copy-pasting in the old one. Maybe there was, maybe there wasn't, doesn't matter. Point is, along you go. We can see how much stress the bridge is taking. Not a lot at all. A wonderful job done. By me, of course. It was completed, it was under budget, and it was unbreaking. Of course, what we can do is... Oh, is it going to give me that? Okay, I wonder if I have to quickly just do it again. I wanted to do it and lower the budget, but I think maybe you're meant to just chew through some tutorial sandwich for a bit longer. For one, it didn't even let me place everything differently there. Well, not to worry. It's a quick and easy thing to do. Where's our speed up button? There we go. Abridged. Build your first bridge for our traveler. Okay. Why couldn't I just copy this over? Because it's too short. But if it's too short, surely we could just elongate it. Fan-dabby doozy-dozy. How much camera manipulation do we have here? Quite a lot. It does a great job of taking your two-dimensional bridge building and then applying it to the third dimension there. I get the first try achievement, which you can't see because I'm doing game capture here. The triangles are called a truss, says Kino, who's... Well, I don't know if that's just random trivia they've got, or if they're some way involved in the bridge building world. Oh, look at that. The bottom 31 percentile. That can't be very good. Surely we should fix this somehow, right? We don't need all of this. How do we manipulate these anyway? Is it... Huh. I could have sworn there... Oh, it's right-click to select. And then we... No, that's not it. Oh, that's even worse. How do you manipulate a joint that you've put down? I swear you just click on it and drag in the original. Oh, and that's exactly what one does, okay. Or not? How do I manipulate you? It's shift, Jake. Huh, I didn't press shift before, but whatever works. So, the fewer materials you use, lower your budget, and that's how you style on all your friends on Steam, by having a lower budget than them. And there we go. I mean, even that. It's too good, it's barely feeling any stress at all. Heyo, Palmar. There we go, look at that. All those bottom scrubs can taste it, because now we're doing a whole lot better. Can we compare this to our friends? Sadly, I don't have many friends that are playing Polybridge 3 right now, but we certainly took a big fat dump on top of Shadow's performance, but Marvin clearly try-harding with his 8.6. Not gonna stress myself over that. Unabridged CRO2. 13 grand, build a larger bridge. And we can auto-triangulate. I never got that to work very well for me. Maybe I should. How do I auto-triangulate again? I mean, honestly, I want this to kind of be a... something like this. Oh yeah, that is awful. Can we not have that? Can I remember how to auto-triangulate? maybe. Truth is, I cannot. I could have sworn there was a way to do that. It's just turning it on or off for me. Thought there was a way to draw something that would automatically put in the pieces for you. Alright, well. It's the arc tool on the side. Ah, it's not that, it's the arc. Wait, which one's the arc? None of these look arcy. What is auto-triangulate then? Clear, redo, undo, auto, snap, trace, erase, and hand tool. Trace is the tool. That's what I'm looking for. I want that. And I want it to be tight as a tiger. Now fill it in. That's the stuff. Excellent, excellent. I remembered you from before, and now I have you. This will help displace the forces, which is just what anybody wants. Now go. Sadly, the robot riding the golf cart doesn't have a lot of torque going for him, but that's okay. Now it might not be the best solution there, certainly worse than my contemporaries, but this one came from the heart. Are we actually able to see their solutions? View gallery, I want... not the world, only friends. No replays? Believe what I'm seeing here. Oh well, we carry on. On the rocks, you can use the anchors and help support your bridge. Yes, we can, and this should be somewhat trivial. In fact, we could make it easier by just punching our way along here. Splendid, and then something tells me that the right thing to do here is some sort of classy diamond like that, and that'll help push in support there. And then we just go, 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 go. How could it fail? The answer is it cannot. It's the perfect bridge. I'm sure it could be perfecter. I mean, this game came out yesterday. I can already see Legendary Marvin up at 4 AM just trying to pick away little parts of that so he could be top of the dunghill. Yeah, well, good for him. Steel is stronger, but more expensive. Yeah, and we don't even have the choice to use not steel, which is sad. I like it when you get difficult situations, but you can use all the tools at your disposal, but oddly enough, the game doesn't do a whole lot of that. Can we just have something like that? Well, that's probably going to be terrible. But not too terrible. I didn't try to shave off money until World 2. The stuff was so easy. It is so easy. Choose the best material to build your bridge. Focus on solving levels before focusing on the budget. Nonsense. One must always consider the budget. By the way, we haven't seen a crash so far, so let's fix that. Can I pause during that? That's P for pause. Very good. I want to get a good view of the splash. Well, no wonder it's splashing. No one's actually driving the bleeding ambulance, are they? Come on. How graceful. Like a swan. Don't you tell me what was failure and what was not. You know what? I liked arcing my bridge, so I'm going to do it again. Whee! We'll keep it shallow and narrow. Fill her in. That autofill is so good because otherwise you'd be struggling to make this even. Well, I'd certainly be struggling to make it even. I wonder. Could we just have you for some? That's probably bad having it on a single bit there rather than diamonding it to a degree. There we go. Add you some extra fun times there. And I want to see if we can get this done from the bottom. I want to try this as well. Can I arc you over to here very tightly? In a manner of speaking, I don't think that's a good idea though. Z to undo, and undo we shall. Auto-triangulate does the job just fine. Guess there's no sense worrying about it. Wonder if this thing's gonna hold. I'm being a bit daft here, but that's okay. How are you gonna handle this? Easily peasily, and we're still under budget. Actually, the difference is my bridge is built to last. Your ones are going to fall apart after just a few ambulances go over them. 50k, 2 bridges, get across the gaps. For a snowman driving the Arkansas Chugabug? I guess so. I suppose there's nothing really... Oh, we have a limited amount of steel. I wonder how heavy this thing is. Probably not very. Jake can use the 3k left in his budget to buy some opium. I don't need copium. If there's anything I would need copium for, it was Rune Factory 5, and that boat has sailed. Oh, what a sad game. That's largely fine, although you'd be finer if you were just back a bit, so we could actually link you. Oh, I see my problems here. There we go. Could we just bring you over a touch? You think that's gonna hold? Looks pretty good to me. Oh, if anything, it holds too well. Bye-bye, snowman. How about you? Oh, we need to get back up, don't we? I mean, that's one way to do it, but what if we did it a different way? A bit more of a curvy way, because you should have some good speed after coming down from this. Yeah, come on, we can do it. We can B&Q it. Entirely convinced steel is even needed here. Seems like a frivolous waste of money. Is that even gonna help? I don't know. Seems like something that would be under plenty of its own stress. Get moving. Oh yeah. Snowman makes it no problem, no steel needed, and that was probably Shadow's problem. Well, let me correct. One of Shadow's problems. Heavens knows he's got a full yellow pages of them. Build a bridge that avoids the plane. The plane's coming in there. We could either go under it or over it. Let's go for a saggy aggie, shall we? Oh, this feels good. I've been so tired since the end, well, since during and the end of DDR. It was actually a miracle that I was even able to get myself out of the house to do some much needed shopping. I'm just gonna let all the pressure pile on there. Pile on. Right. Don't sweat it. Thinking about it, the steel is probably unnecessary, but there are 2 vehicles going through here. Oh, I thought they'd be going at the same time so you'd have to have clearance under the plane as well, but apparently not. And look at that, not even close to braking. Completed, under budget, unbraking. Who the heck are these scrubs? Someone out there needed 26 grand. Someone out there needed... I don't think it's going to let me highlight just how much they needed, but it was clearly a lot of money. Do you know all the Magyar shopping phrases? I don't know any of the Magyar shopping phrases. That actually bit me a bit today. I went out, and before I could even get to the shop, so I wanted to make a dal. I had a sweet potato, I had lentils, I wanted some spinach for it and some bacon for it. I think it's a traditionally vegetarian dish, but like most dishes, it is improved with the addition of meat. But before I get to that, I stop in by the bakery and I'm just thinking I need something to eat so badly. So I go and I get first some kind of cheesy twist thing. No big deal there. But just squeak some of these away. But I also just get something. It looked like not particularly wanted to pull Greg's as an example, but let's say you were in Greg's. It looked like the kind of thing that would be a chicken pastry dish. You know, just a folded over hard crust pastry, and you'd think there'd be some kind of chicken in it, or maybe some cheese and bacon mix, something like that. And I didn't know what was in it, because obviously I can't read a word of Hungarian. I buy it anyway. Risk all or save none. And I bite in, and there's nothing inside it. Just an empty pastry thing. Why does it exist? Who would want such a thing? Easy peasy. The fact that the biggest sum of money is spent on the left and the smallest on the right makes me uncomfortable, says Rainey. Yeah, but it's better to spend less. This isn't like Magnum Opus or Opus Magnum, where you've got 3 very competing standards of greatness, and you can't be the best in all 3. Because if you're going to make a very fast cycle thing, it's probably going to be very expensive. Or if you make something very cheap, it's probably going to be quite slow. Right, so sometimes you need to hit the stars before you hit there, and that's just telling us that we need a nice big curvy road here. We're gonna blow through these in no time, don't you worry, girlie. For me, though, this is just fantastic. I don't know how long this is going to be going for, probably until I feel the overwhelming urge to fall asleep. But it's just pleasant. All that DDR. And I really think that people don't truly understand how exhausting it is until they try it themselves. How do I... Okay, there we go. Snap to grid should probably go off. It's ruining my freedom here. Steel is expensive, so I like to avoid steel where I can. Is that even going to hold? Doesn't look like it will, does it? There we go. Best of luck. Huh, who needs luck? We Scots are natural-born engineers. Oh, it's too early in the game to be thinking about Dampeners, Baron. We're just starting off here. Collect both checkpoints. Are they on top of each other? There's just a star there. I don't see another one. Maybe there are 2. Maybe 2 in the same place that they both get. Okay, but I mean, it's the same thing again. Maybe this is here to punish you if you don't know about the trace tool. There we go. We just sag down a bit. Hey, what does this thing do? Ah, So you could force it to be very tight and have a very... Well, why don't we do that? Undo. Make this as tight as a tiger. Wow, that's terrible for a lot of reasons. Let's go with it anyway. Heaven knows we have the budget. It's going to cost me a lot of money, but fortunately wood is somewhat cheap. And surprisingly sturdy. There we go. Little connector points between the roads and things in Polybridge 2 still had a weight to them, and that is why the dampener trick was so handy. Will you be competing with anyone's scores? Well, the game just came out, so... on Polybridge 2, I asked anybody who had played the game to add me on Steam so that we could compare scores. And Alpha regretted doing that because... I mean, Alpha's a great guy, but he can't handle criticism on his gaming prowess. So he did not respond well. Alright, let's bring you across, shall we? Unless I want to curve it again, but no, let's not. There's no need. And this stuff's getting expensive. So this all seems well and good, but this probably isn't going to hold without the assistance of our good friend, the rope. We could try, I suppose, and nothing stopping us. So this is where having snapped grid on is going to help. I mean, let's imagine we just had it like this. Yeah, it can't even hold on its own weight, so your DHL is just going straight in the soup. But that's where rope comes in. In fact, there's a temptation to bring it just a bit higher, just try and disperse more of the forces. Thinking about it, the angle on that is all sorts of off, but that holds it with tons of room to spare. Really a very expensive solution for putting a rope in. What do you mean I'm not under budget? Those freaks at City Council denying me my hard-earned money. Alright. Get rid of a bunch of this. Not using steel rope. In the second game, that stuff was absurdly expensive. It probably is here as well. There you go. Significantly less secure, but still fine. I went with Alpha on your weekly one-shot. I truly regretted going against you. Why would you go against me? What do you have to win? A cable-stayed bridge. There's a bridge with vertical towers. Straight cables. With an angle supporting the bridge deck. Okay, I understood that, I think. Get over there. But, I mean, what's... Hold on, can I delete this stuff? Yeah. Okay, I like that. How about we just make our way along anyway? Just completely ignore what the game was saying. Of course, that isn't going to hold, no way, no how, but... I wonder if what I could do is something like... yonder. This won't work, will it? Well, we give values of working. No, the pressure's coming from the wrong direction. I can tell that. So. There you go. bridge. It kind of works. This part is very, very unhappy though. So naturally, we reinforce it. It's all very unhappy. Alright, in that case, what I should probably do is not any of that silly bugger nonsense, and instead give myself something like that. But not necessarily that. This isn't all keeping it together. Right, I see the problem, of course. Need something like... Oh crikey, I don't want the stuff made out of steel. I want this made out of actual roads. Looking good. We can ensure that as it sags down, it's having its weight supported by that. Sensible solution for sensible people. Sensible people that know how to handle a budget. Right, jumping off the point. Jump over the plane, collect the flag. Cars can jump further when the ramp doesn't break. Thanks for the top tip. Let's see it in action. Majestic. Well, I have a bit of rope going. Given the choice, I think I would rather secure you with a rope. Dissipate some forces with that. Brilliant. But we do not accept broken solutions. How could you let me down like that? You're letting everybody down now, okay. You know, there's nothing saying I have to use their original bit of road, is there? There absolutely is. This stuff is undeletable. Ah, what a shame. See, that isn't going to hold by any. Not even slightly. How expensive is rope anyway? Oh, it's extremely expensive. Why don't we just make this ultra hardcore? Do I really want to make the whole thing out of steel? Steel's expensive. What if we just try and make it a bit more rigid? Don't forget to turn on the stress heat map. I knew something was missing. Where is the stress heat map? I do miss that. I see nothing. Level info, share replay. Ah, here we go, stress visibility. And that means we can slowly Watch that just crumble. I see what you're all about. There we go. Hey! That'd be pretty fun. Pretty fun. Oh, whatever, Marvin did it. I'd love to see how Marvin did it, but he doesn't. Oh, he did. Is this Marvin's? Let's have a look. See. Boy, that is fast. You've uploaded a whole 1 second of it. He just used extra reinforced wood rather than steel, and that cuts down on the price something fierce. Although, still took a ton of stress. So mine took less stress, of course. Built to last. Turn off snap to grid, make precise adjustments to your bridge with a quantum leap. What is the quantum leap in this? I've seen that car in Grand Theft Auto 3. With a name like that, I thought it might have been DeLorean, but no. I guess they just want us to make our own sort of curvy curve. Don't think there's a way to make it an asymmetric curve, which is a shame. Because I'd want it to come straight out and then curve up, but I'm not sure if it can do such a thing. Well, such is how it goes. Go away. That should surely be fine for you. And then, oh, well, we'll get one more. I don't think we need one more, that should be fine. Keep you well reinforced. Now go, go, go! Brilliant, except for how it broke. Shattered, if you will. Let's just give it a stronger spine. I mean, that sounded good, didn't it? Easy peasy. But a broken solution may as well be no solution. Wow, Marvin was really up there. Top 286. That's high praise. I was thinking that I could just use a cable to support this. Very expensive though. But extremely effective. Unfortunately, this one shows over my old one, and I don't like that. What can I do to save some money and remove the disgrace? I wonder if you'd hold like this. You would, but you're still costing me an arm and a leg, so let's actually remove the rope and put it somewhere just a bit cheaper. I like that squeaking noise. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to get past that. Can we just come back out to the campaign? Hey, we haven't seen this overview yet. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 worlds. And they need to be unlocked bit by bit. Thinking about it, it's not like Polybridge 2 had that many worlds, and later ones took a whole lot of thinking, didn't they? Very cute. Alright, perch path, let's go. Time to get 285, Jake. Surely your superior Scottish blood demands it. My body is not capable of making much in the way of demands right now. What was the info about this? No anchors in the middle. Try resting your bridge on the island. Well, isn't that kind of just telling us to do this? Couldn't I connect them up? A lot of pretty hint-heavy levels, surprisingly so. That to go back on. It's really, really useful for doing these. Now, why would that not work? There is no reason it wouldn't work. The super hexagon in the center holds true. It was expensive though, really expensive. Look at that. Someone's made a freaking Christmas tree here. I want to see that. But it's gone now. I want to see the one that was advertised. There you are. Oh, now isn't that cute? It's very cute is what it is. Purposefully trimming down on their wood to already get the low scores. Unbelievable. Right. Try bracing your bridge again. Oh, I like these ones. I don't recall the original having all of these hints, or at least not quite so many of them. Dare I say it's a little patronizing. By the way, is that gonna work? Oh, you don't have your road, do you? There you go. Copy, flip, and huzzah, except you're not a happy bunny, are you? Something's missing. No, nothing's missing. Go for it. Nice crash. Oh god, Marvin's at it again? Top 50? How does he manage it? What's his secret sauce? I guess these guys have pretty high acceleration and can just plop right over there. Very clever, Marvin. Very clever indeed. Yeah, lots of flab to cut, but I'd rather get to the more interesting puzzles. They'll demand interesting solutions. I also need to close the curtains there, so I'm like blasting off the screen. Hydraulics. Oh my days, me and hydraulics never truly got along. Place 2 pistons to match the example hydraulics. Not what I was hoping for. Well, drag to expand the hydraulicing. And yeah, still double clicking to make split joints. Now hydraulics, I think, are where the game really comes alive. All sorts of interesting solutions by doing those. Well, you can, maybe I cannot. Use hydraulics, create a drawbridge. Are you telling me that this drawbridge is already fine? Can it be edited? No, they're all locked, so... Now, I don't think anything is particularly stopping me just copying you, flipping you, and then saying... my original work for show. university all over again. And holy moly, Marvin's really found his footing in this game. I'm guessing he didn't do the whole copy routine. Is this his? Yeah, there we go. Come on, the game said make a hydraulic bridge, Marvin. That is good. That is clever. It did say make it, right? Use hydraulics to create a drawbridge. Well, he got away with it, so he did. That one, the one on the right is pre-made. You can't even delete it. Okay, some pre-built materials can be removed or altered using the clear button. Removes your bridge, restores pre-built materials. But... oh, now I can actually delete this one. I don't know why I would want to. Does it not work? No, but perhaps the implication is that I want to steal some of his stuff. Actually, why would I? I mean, there doesn't seem to be much stopping me from... ah, well, it's sheer size, perhaps. Jake original, do not steal. Is that even gonna hold? It seems a little big to hold. Ooh. Splendidly done. Hydraulics can only change their length by up to 50% plus or minus. Okay. But why would I hydraulic over you? I don't have to. That's the stuff. Oh right, I need to actually fill the thing, don't I? No ropes. I don't think this thing's gonna hold. Which appears to be the least of my concerns. But we're just making it a little bit gentler. Oh no, it's just trying to flip here. Can we turn off snapping and maybe manipulate you a bit more? Oh my days, this is one crummy vehicle. That's the stuff. Get on over there. And... whew, that's not a lot of clicks. Oh, drums. That was a reversal. It wants to go all the way back. Right, well, that's okay. We have the technology. We just don't want to spend a lot of money. Maybe that'll do. Look at those curves. Oh yeah. Hydrophobic achievement unlocked. And don't want to toot my own excessive horn here, but I don't think Marvin or Shadow are actually trying. They front-loaded their effort. I mean, what were they even doing? Shadow thought his crummy attempt was worth uploading. Jeez. Anyway, we move onwards. Foundation, add an anchor in the river you can build from. They're very expensive. I can build foundations? Whee! Yeah, no kidding, that's expensive. Cool, but better question, do I even want a foundation? I mean, at the lowest it's 15 grand. 15? Think what you could do with that much money? I'm already thinking what I could do with that much money. Yeah, till now we've pretty much just covered mechanics from the original game. Now, couldn't we just... Couldn't we just have you sag down like that? And then... use a steel foundation right against here. And another one right against here. Oh, well, there's the problem. We have a limited amount of connections, but that's okay. And that's gonna hold the pressure that comes out to the sides as much as possible. Maybe a little too much. I need to still have some of you, don't I? I needed to pan the stuff there. Didn't want to let me. That's right, how dare we engage with the new mechanics the game gives us. How did it connect there? Kind of a central spoke that went this way, that way, forwards and backwards, and over the Irish Sea. There we go. I failed to see how this can go wrong. Well, it didn't. Let's see a bit more in detail what went wrong. Oh, it actually failed there. We might be able to fix that with a bit of extra support. Or is that just going to weigh the thing down? Perhaps my desire to save money is going to be working against me here. Plus I'm making this whole bridge heavier. And I'm not actually sure if this makes it more secure. It was so close. You're still the problem child here, though. That is a lot of pressure being put onto you. Curiously, what if I were to do something like this? Now, I would be bedeviled if this actually works. I don't think that actually supports any weight. But it did show some stress on it. That probably doesn't. Okay, I'll use your wimpy foundation, but it's going right the way down. I'm not paying too much for this. Actually, couldn't I just... Who could just, you know, get a bit... No, not quite there. This does render a lot of my other stuff a little, well, very unnecessary, though. You could even say, if you're going to be building this, then just start from scratch. And it wouldn't be wrong. Alright, fair enough. The way it all goes. Can we very delicately put you at 15 meters a pop? Yes, we can. A shame, I would like to do this without having to rely on the support. Let's face it, this thing's under a lot of pressure. There we go, looking good. Oh, can you be... Oh, you can be manipulated further. Have at. Actually, I don't know why you're having trouble. Displace those forces. I'm surprised that worked, but it did work. Can't help but feel this really could have had a cheaper solution, and certainly one without the foundation. But it was enough to crush... Oh, nice. Well, I don't want to change that placement, that's brutal. Right, you can save money on foundations by making them shorter and building up from them. I just did. How much money are we willing to save here? Oh, right, of course. If there was snapping on, I bet I could easily snap to the middle there. There we go. Don't know why I didn't think of that before. Right, over we go, under we go. We're gonna have a couple of sags. However, you are probably going to be best serviced by steel because it's a big hefty semi. To make this a cross pattern, or if such a thing is even possible. Oops. In fact, a cross pattern would probably be possible if I made them straight. Let's check that. I don't want to make them straight. I like sagging bridges, but needs must sometimes. Holy smokes, the level of relaxation that this is after that DDR is just unreal. Okay, yeah, this is the sad, but... How do I pan them up? There we go, middle mouse to pan. Left mouse button also pans, but if you do that when placing, it causes problems. There we go, that looks pretty solid. See if Optimus Prime agrees. Yellow Optimus Prime does not agree. He's saying, for the love of God, Jake, use some steel. Stuff dissipates its forces, so it might actually be okay like that. Oh, these games are great fun, so absolutely. Polybridge 2, I mean at the moment, other than the Foundations edition, I haven't really seen anything here that we didn't already see in Polybridge 2. Which is why I do want to move forward. I kind of wish I could just unlock all of these and see what their hardcore levels are like. Complete 10 levels at 2 difficulty, and we have these, of course. Okay. Chat. Just a finger in the wind for this. Rustic Baron, Bifrost Bend, Lava Lagoon, or Vaulty Towers. Pre-builds, hydraulics, generics, or generic jumps. Lava, Baron, Bifrost, Lava, Vanity, Lava, Baron. It seems pretty even. I always like lava in games. Well, that's a good enough win. Let's do Lava Lagoon. Alright, now it's finally not giving us hints on how to do it. We are on our own. Good. I prefer it that way. Even so, I mean, what's there to worry about here? Give me a bridge, and give me that, and then let there be support. Go. No man makes his way to work, no problem. Ah, Shadow is around. Oh my, I was over budget. How can this be? Well, it is a very strong bridge, so how about we just vastly cut down on the amount of wood. Always a big fan of my wood economy. Ah, people have been leaving comments on the Frostpunk videos, so I'm feeling like well, Frostpunk of course, but when will we finally see Frostpunk 2? Will it be good? That's the question. I do have my concerns. Alright, so if we just have to be penny pinching for these, that sounds fun. Love the ones that involve rope. Oh my, there's not even a place to put the road anchor here or here. Even so, do I need an anchor to place these? I don't want an anchor to place these. Go for something like that. Here we transition to a more top-down approach. And we have a lot of money, so let's just ultra secure it. Those guys are not getting their medical support. You need to be held in place as well. Okay. That thing is heavier than I thought. It's okay though. Like I said, we have hefty budget for this. Hefty budget for this. Get you well supported, shall we? Yes, we shall. Easy peasy. Pretty close. Come on, Shadow. We can't let it end like that, can we? Let's just trim out a good bit of the wood. Times like this, I wonder if Shadow's ever trying. Right. Boy, man, I could really crash through the top if I shaved. I dread to think how somebody shaved that much money off, but that's their prerogative. Right, the wavy way. Loads of money, plenty of tools. No springs yet, but springs were far from my favorites. Huh, very little to work with here. Sounds like we gotta go up and down and then way up. All in this mysterious rainbow party van. Well, it's not quite rainbow, is it? Richard of York gave battle. Yeah, it doesn't go into indigo or violet. Richard of York gave battle in vain, is how I remember my colours. Should work, but I really feel like we're gonna need some switching out here. I hope this vehicle really has the beans, because it's gonna need the beans. Which is more, we're going to need a heck of a lot of support for this poor thing. How's that going to hold? Not like that, that's for sure. It's the hippie, but... Oh, I have access to Foundation, of course. Oh, that seems kind of trivial, actually. I can't pan here for some reason. It's kind of the moment when I'd want to pan, it won't even let me middle mouse button pan. Right. Well, the foundation here and here seem obvious, even. You go away. I will sort you out with a steely solution shortly. That seems like a critical weak point, but that also seems like it's not my problem. Blended. Go, party boss. Don't you dare give me any problems there. You give it the beans. Too many beans. Freaking hippies. Right, that weak spot I talked about was certainly a weak spot. This whole design here seems a little off, doesn't it? Where the forces come down the hardest. I wonder why they give you rope here. Where and how could one be using rope? Right, well, I don't really have the budget for this. 200 over, so we're just gonna skimp on the woodworks a little bit. There we go. I hope you get the under budget award for being on budget. Go, you dirty smelly. Ah. Dang, does this whole thing need to be made out of steel? What if I... Oop, no. Actually need the foundation there. They're gonna like that? Also, I want this to be right on the money, and I mean right on. Okay, we're gonna save $1. This is unexpected ASMR, but I'll take it, says lover of drowned hippies Cyrillus. It was fine and all, except for the breakage. We don't accept breakages around here. much stress there. If we could just even this out of it so it's not going clunking down so hard. Might work out better. Also, we need to speed it up so that hippie bus takes forever to get over there. And now we just need to trim away a bit of money, which is easily done. Especially if you trim out vital bits of support. There are a lot more savings to be had on this, but I'm satisfied to kill and keep moving. Shadow wasn't though. Shadow got some damn good savings done there. I bet he drowned his fair share of hippies though. Next level, cramped quarters, 33k, very limited. Ah, we can only build within here. Huh, really? But I suspect this is the kind of thing that could be dealt with just by doing this. Build you, and then build a lot of steel support. Snapped steel support. Looks good to me. And it looks good to them. Goodness, that was... Oh, it was expensive. Well, certainly going to be solved by just bringing it down. Excuse me, I don't know how much RTX voice trimmed out my girlish sneezing. You know what, away goes all of this. This could be improved by just... Since it's feeling it in the center, why don't I just reinforce the center? Because money. Because money. And we get a little woody. Well, that isn't going to work. Squares are not known for their incredible properties when it comes to this. Hang on. A shape often used in bridges is coming to me. They look kind of like that in real life, don't they? Oh yeah. Well, this won't stand, will it? Surely we can do away with some of that steel. Don't worry, it's all just a spite shadow. Everything worked out better than expected. Right, road, steel, rope, cable. Are we really only on the 5th level here? Wow, I'm going slower than I thought. We need to clear 10 of these to see what the next difficulty is like. Remember, I'm not here to beat the whole game. This isn't a long play or anything of the sorts. I'm just wanting to check out how this latest game is. They're kind of sticking to exactly the same music they used in Polybridge 2. Maybe not a bad thing, but I'd had my fair share of it before. Why rope? I suspect it's so that I could set up something like... yonder. Might be a bit extreme. Yeah, too extreme. That thing works too well. There's no way they deserve all that money. Haha, Shadow solution broke. Okay, okay. This isn't stressed enough. We need more stress. No. Bring me back. Can we make you out of wood? I'm just looking to make the maximum savings here. What's more expensive, steel or rope? God, steel is more expensive than cable. Yeah, making this much tighter than it is might be a tall order, but I'm sure it can be done. There must be some savings that one could make on the wood here. I wonder if this can just hold on its own. Almost! It almost can. Let's slow that down quite a bit, shall we? Quite a lot, even. In this game, bridges like this will hold, but they are extremely fragile to any amount of force put in, so the moment it starts coming thunking down there, it just snaps the whole thing. I wonder if I could even do something that cheap. No, I guess they did away with quite a lot of that. There were some designs you could do in Polybridge 2 that they weren't even bridges. It was just the barest of minimum to make the physics engine propel your car across. Not actually sure I'm making much in the way of savings at this point. We had a winning solution with the underbelly. I'm just trying to really drive this one home. You willing to come out a bit? Maybe bring you two together? No. Well, how does that hideous thing look? Well, I am in awe. Not sure I'm saving that much money, but I'm climbing those ranks. Can we save even more money? What if the ropes didn't go there? What if they went much less distance? But we could save a bit if you went to there and you went to there rather than a crossover. Should still be the same forces ultimately. Perhaps not. And it was you giving up. I don't think that using steel there is going to save me. You know, I shouldn't be shooting for number one. I should be satisfied with my position. And to be honest, this working is quite satisfying. It sags a bit at the end there, though. Well, I just noticed a slight saving. Surely that isn't necessary. Heck, is even that necessary? Well, it kind of is. This needs to go there. Which means you are not necessary. Game having some very different ideas for me about necessity. How does that save it? Which redo, anyway? Why? I guess it just holds the whole thing together. Anyway, 20 grand well spent. God, if I could save $14,500 just by building bridges for people. What a life I'd lead. Solution has brakes. I still hate that it reports your cheapest, even if broken. That's why whenever I break and win, I make sure we do it even cheaper. Speed is the key for double L06. Really? When do you start moving? So if I had to guess, it's all about having a ramp which you just fall into there with, and then you go and zip all your way up there with. That's what my colossal brain is telling me. We're going to build something like this. Something like, but not necessarily. Right. That should be good for supporting you to a degree. Do we have another anchor point anywhere? Yes and no. Yeah, I'm already looking forward to the long dark tomorrow. Just something to really chill out with. There's a few ways to secure you. I'm not sure which I like the most. I don't think that's going to do too well. It's just going to swing down, isn't it? Probably won't be taut enough. Could you just hold that there? No, no way. Not a Scooby. But I'm sure it would like to be able to offset some of its pressure onto that rope. Whoa, the rope isn't liking it. What if the rope were made of cable? Not an option. Let's get expensive. Oh, come to think of it, the amount of money I had on this mission was huge anyway. Oh, well that is sad. Okay, tell you what, we're gonna lip you up a bit more. And then for your inevitable failure, I'm just going to have some road that leads here. And that road is going to be somewhat supported. Now go for it. What do they carry? They're carrying loads of hay bales. Now, fast car, just whoosh. Hold! Cripes. The transition is not seamless enough, it seems. It just smashed into that and broke my whole bleeding bridge. What's a man to do about that? Redesigning needed if I want to smooth this out, and I suppose I do. Is it really a lot though? I mean, really, what's stopping you from moving? Are these stretched out as far as they can go? Yes, they are actually, huh? Who would believe? Right, you know what if I just ultra support you? That probably isn't going to help. The pressure is put on that piece very directly slamming into it. So you're coming off here, and then you just go crunch, and that pulls that straight out. So yeah, this whole thing needed to be straighter. Could we do something about that in a different manner? What I could do, though I don't want to do it, is have you supported by that. That way it might offset some of the pressure onto the rope. That is not a happy rope. How about happy ropes? Alright, bye-bye. This whole thing needed to be straighter. Which is unfortunate, because I don't actually know how to make this straight. Well, actually, what I could do is build this. Drop the max length a bit. Actually, there's no need. I can just do it full length. And then for the end part, I just arc them up. Softly, and that it should have no problem clearing that. And it shouldn't smash onto this time. One can hope, at least. Because it doesn't have the dip that the initial one does. Unfortunately, our dum-dum friend here still needs to be able to make his way down. Let's just go expensive for proof of concept. I just realised I have access to foundation. That would have solved the pressure problem. I didn't even notice this little thing here. Well, story of my life. Noticing does not come easily for me. Alright, how do you like that? Explains why I'm saving so much money, at least. I'm not using the foundation. Alright, don't break the road. Make it through that gap. You can click the bow on the right to build straight lines. You are taller than I thought. The bow on the right to build straight lines. Don't know which one. Right. Get in there. Yay! Whoa, what? Somehow, it sounded like something broke. Let's see that again, shall we? Okay, that clears nicely, and then you... You hit the target there. Alright, not too shabby. Too shabby at all, and that was me just doing it expensively for the sake of it. I'm certain that big savings could be made. All about those big savings. Let's just reinforce you with that instead. I don't know how stressed this design was. And this is just way overspending. Obviously. Far, far too much. No one needs to spend that much money. Moving on. Third from the top. I mean, I know this can build straight lines, but I didn't want a straight line. Right, fit to form. Ooh, we got a hoverboat. I guess the hoverboat just needs to clear, but... I have a bit of foundation here that can only be put here, it seems. Why is that? I think it's just part of the new game's challenge has you forced to build inside areas like this. The hoverboat is full of eels. Okay, I'm glad we have an explanation for why we have to do this. I suppose the main challenge here is getting this done with wood only. but it's almost like this game doesn't know who it's dealing with. If there's one thing I can handle, it's wood. Okay, that's a great support. Just a case of making our way over there. That should be fan-bloody-tastic. Yeah, I'm certain I could trim away some edges there, but there's really no need. Cars only need to barely touch a checkpoint or flag to collect it. Okay. Bye-bye DHL. So... what's the challenge here? We just go along. And then we go along. And then we give it support. I don't know if wood will be enough for this, but let's imagine that it is. It won't be, but let's imagine that it is. I should probably build a... should probably build something like support for this. Okay, is that even going to hold? It absolutely won't. Well, that's why you're here. There's something awfully cheap feeling about building supports. Right, you're nice and tall, so you get that. Surprisingly, this holds, and your problem, of course, is that you don't hit that, do you? Womp, womp, womp. So... I had an idea that I just put this lump of road for it to drive over, but then you would have a problem with that. I don't have any hydraulics to make a conditional entry for it either. Or any springs to make it whomp up to work for you. Yeah, good point, Shark Killing. Where's all the lava in these lava levels? I suppose I could just not have them go down at all and just have them all hit the top. That would work. Oh, easy now. Squeak noise is so cute. This seems unfeasible. Yes, I had a suspicion. Could still support it with a foundation. Could also use much cheapness steel. Doesn't like it. Partially, of course, because of the way I've designed you. It mustn't like that much. He doesn't want to use the foundation, but I think he's going to be using the foundation. I am over budget something fierce, but that's okay. We'll just get it one, and then we'll trim away. It should be okay touching those from above. Yeah, I think it's the lesson it's trying to teach us here. A little late for lessons, though. Right, trim away the dosh. You might be superfluous. And maybe we can get away with wood instead of steel. That poor little bit of wood. It is not happy. This entire bridge is supported by one overstressed twiglet. Easily done. Big boat, and we've almost done our 10 levels to access the harder levels, which I'm kind of excited about because so far most of these have been really, really easy. Barely keep that clear. Another way to choose which ones we grab. Flippy flippy, and then above and beyond. I thought that was an incredibly lazy solution that was going to need some tweaking, but apparently I am considerably better than I thought. Getting a pretty high score despite that. No. Well, it still says bottom 45. I wonder if I could cheap out on this. No, let's not go down that rabbit hole. Ooh, but it's tempting too, isn't it? Really tempting. I mean, part of me thinks, could we not do away with all of this and just make it all woodeny stuff instead? On top of that, I spy some pieces which are not being put under nearly enough stress. If we just bring you up a touch and replace you with wood. Still needs a bit more stress in my opinion. Wish I could do you out of wood. Could I? Not even close. Not even if I do that. What if? We're getting pretty cheeky now. Something didn't like that, but what? They couldn't handle the stress. Actually, you couldn't handle that stress. Probably because you want to displace your pressure down to there. I think I'm not making savings by doing these additional changes now. 23,878. I'm getting there. Top 10% for me. Now all I'm left wondering is, could you be made out of wood? And is that cheaper? I'm not actually sure. climbing up there. I do want to break the very top. What if you're not really necessary? You're kind of necessary. What if we just did it in a marginally cheaper way? Okay, no, I don't like that. You have to build 20 versions of the same bridge in real life to find the cheapest one that doesn't collapse. I do not know a lot about real life bridge building, that much is for sure. Probably for the better. Can we just lean you against the wall here for added cheapness? Bet I could bring the wood down on top as well. Oh, you know what? 100 is a nice round number. Let's leave it at that. 10th level, we get this done. We unlock the harder ones. Road, wood, steel, lonely island. Where is all the lava? I mean, really, where is all the lava? We are going to have you come out straight as a pretzel. Over to about... Is this even straight? Kind of hard to tell. That looks straight enough. You are going to be supported. Like so. Should be fine. I can imagine a world where it is not, but I think it'll be okay. Why did I not like that? Funny going on with this road, but that's okay. We'll just call this back a bit. That should be fine-ish for getting you over there. And it's just a case of working our way up. I would like to do it in a curve, but we'll just do it straight. Will this be able to hold, though? Maybe aye, maybe no. Something like that. Glad I already got the achievement for beating a level in one shot. As if I needed it. Where's the challenge? Actually, legitimately, where's the challenge? I didn't even have access to foundation. And a lot of this seems like overkill. I bet I could trim away that. I bet I could trim away that. Don't tempt me to trim away yet more of this, but I'm sure I can. You will need a bit of extra there, though. Yeah, maybe you do need a little bit of extra support there. And come to think of it, what's even holding you? Hey, Jake, I just wanted to say hey, says Alex Mayer. Keep on keeping on. I do endeavor to, but thanks. I shouldn't be overshadowed here. We're fine. We can come back out and check out the harder levels. Alright. Generic serene cyclades. Springs, desert springs. Oh, I get it. Or radical meltdown with custom shapes. We clear 10 of those levels and we'll see the hardest of what this game has to offer. Whilst you fight among yourselves about that, I'm going to take a swift water break. I am glad there is nobody here to see my old man post-DDR hobbling, but there is certainly a lot of hobbling going on. But what are springs in Egypt? Right, that's won me over. Let's do desert springs. Motorbiking onto a springy thing. I mean, how hard could it be? We just need to reach for the skies. Alright, go for it. I'm going to need to see how that went again, please. Oh, right, I need to see you there. The obvious solution is to go higher and replace you with a spring so that you're a bit more oomphy. And, I'm quite surprised at how poorly this is holding out. Probably because it's so heavy given all the supports I've added to it, and of course I'm making it heavier with more supports. Yeah, perhaps it is too many supports, so let's just cane all of that. Pretty sure springs can be made... Well, I thought there was a way to tighten or less tighten springs. Perhaps I was dead wrong. What game am I thinking about where you can change the tightness of the springs? I believe it always showed you where the break occurs in Polybridge 2. I don't think I played Polybridge 1, so I don't have much of an opinion on that. Alright, springs clearly not doing it for me. Let's just make it more solid. Dare you. There we go. And, well, tell me you can be edited. They can be edited. Well, I need to catch them. Can we extend you out a bit to try and catch? I don't think it looks so good for you there, champ. I don't think you're making it. Right in the soup. Maybe my angle is too harsh here. Like, you're losing speed faster than I thought, so let's just have a smoother one to get you over here. The back wheel made it. Alright, that's gonna be worth something. Can I actually maybe even spring that? Wowza! I am surprised that held, but it did hold. There we go. Unique in my field. Outstanding in my field. Stretch that bridge. 19k. The only place I have to work when working is within this area, is it? So you're gonna go along there, you're gonna grab that. then you need to do a similar thing there, apparently. I don't want to make a similar thing to this. I want to make a very slight curve here. Go for it. We'll see if this works or not, but my idea is that you are going to spring down there. In fact, maybe the whole damn thing is going to be springs, springs. Yeah, what do you think of that? Probably nothing great, given that. I could have sworn you can change the tautness of the springs. That's what I remember being able to do. That is almost good enough. Definitely couldn't Polybridge 2, precisely. Maybe they got rid of that because there was a lot of exploits where you could use a spring to just catapult yourself towards the end. Oh, see, now we don't have quite the dip that we need there. Ooh, you gonna hold? Oh yeah, like a surgeon. Right, but I spent way too much money on this, so how many of these can I reasonably get rid of? Oh, not that one. I feel like it just barely bounced above the plane there. Come on, stick it. Yeah. Yeah, that was good. That was really good. Right. Wood is cheaper, yeah, but we're here to use springs. That's what Chevron would want. Okay, what's your situation? Hey, that's kind of cool. A lot more novel than some of the stuff you saw in Polybridge 2. But what is dropping? Are you going to drop down as well? Yes. But my question is, why would I not just do that? And then just use my creative liberty. On you set, buggers, move it over. I don't know what your limitation is. Maybe I can't actually attach it like that. Ah, of course, it was fine all along. I shouldn't have done half of the scuttering that I just did there. But did it, I did. Okay, well, for one, this one falls a lot further. A heck of a lot further. To a degree, that's okay, but this all needs to be a lot further up than it is. How do you feel about that, camper van? Good? Very good? glad to hear it. Right. Just needs to be taller, really. Getting expensive, but I suppose it's no big deal, is it? Actually, are you hitting against that? Okay, I thought it might have been a weight problem or something, but... All just needs to be brought down now. A little bit more. Make it, make it, make it. Ooh. It's a little constricting to move it out, but maybe I could just queue up a bit. Maybe as it comes along the end here, it'll push the whole thing over to the right. Push the whole thing over to the right. You beauty. Yeah, I knew I had it in me all along. 77. Right, the cushion. That's never a great sign, is it? Okay, nice cushion, but now I need to cushion its fall. Which I don't tend to like doing. Don't know why I chose springs. They're probably my least favorite thing in this game. Right. Slamming you. That does literally nothing, so why even? It's going to need to be held really firm, so... Where do you even land on this anyway? I think there's a solution to be had here. Works like this. No auto triangulation, please. It's gonna be okay. Plunk and down. Oh boy, not even close. Could I further support you? No, I can't actually hook it onto there because of the limitations. Okay. Maybe do something like, but not necessarily that. Oh, that was wrong of me. But it didn't break on colliding with that, so that's a good sign. I need you held more rigidly in place. I don't have anything else to hook you onto, though. Ah, wow, surprisingly enough, that fits. Yeah, I did break that spring, though, didn't I? That spring is very sad to be there, I'm sure. What if the spring weren't there, though? What if the spring... Just get real close and select just the spring. Just the spring. And instead had you there. Why does this even exist? What do you even do? Best not to ask too many questions when it just works. These minuscule springs. Insufficiencies. I'm gonna get anything done with that. Almost. If it could just hold up a little better, we'd almost be fine. This is not a happy connection, though. I need to reinforce it by giving it the old diamond approach. Almost. Very almost. There's the opportunity to get the speed up that it needs to complete its journey. Oh yeah, barely needs to do anything. I just need to land without breaking everything. I thought I was quite clear about the not breaking everything part. Might be able to support it by letting it also exact some pressure down onto the ground there. No, it's not. It's dangling freely. Could you hold out with something like that, then? Save the breakage. That, I think, is a big part of the problem. You're slamming into that. Crunching clean through. What are you connected to that's keeping you so taut? It's this, isn't it? Oh, that's close. Come on, rescue it. No, it's just hanging on by a thread. But hey, that was pretty good. It certainly held. Good. Oh, I just need to stop it from slipping off there. Let's have you just do more of that. Actually, I think it's kind of working against us. We're slipping down and under the thing. Good. Oh, it still catches. Just when everything's looking borderline acceptable. Could I just like slam a road there and see what happens? Can we catch you better with that? You let it catch you? Ooh, almost. Imagine a world where that just wasn't quite so tight. difficult to imagine. What's the problem? What's the problem? I'm gonna try and connect you two so that you maybe don't let the car fall between the cracks. Good. Good. What was the problem? You. Really, what was your problem? Well, when faced with such a problem, apply some engineering-like solution, which has now taken me significantly over budget, but hey. Solution first, then trim out the budget. Why do you fall over like this? That wasn't necessarily the problem. The problem was that you just start falling over in this direction. I suspect you are to blame. What if you weren't there and instead were something a bit more rigid? There's something to be said for this solution. Actually, what if we got rid of all of this? And this was all we had. Would the car survive the drop? And, bonus question, is this part even necessary? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know how it's helping, but it is helping. I think it's helping keep this more rigid. To that effect, what if you just made of wood? Well, you might as well have used road. Road is cheaper than steel anyway. But you survived that, and now I just need a little curvy thing here, which is a-okay. Could I not just have something like that? Dun-dun-dun-dun. And just make your way across. Oh, right, yes, you need to be held in position by something. I don't particularly want to connect you to there. I like the idea that that thing just holds itself together rather nicely. Get auto-triangulation back on. Budget cuts so bad we can't afford a bridge at all. Yeah, I feel like there are a lot more sensible bridgey solutions to this that we're just not entertaining for some reason. Snap off, please. Factors somewhat being this length of steel now, but I just want it to have less of a drop down. Clunk, land, easy. There are definite budget cuts to be had here, but me being number 100 seems kind of nice. Let's trim the budget anyway. For one, I have a funny feeling that a lot of this is superfluous. Probably not you, but probably most of you. What if we got rid of that and then just did the ultra cheapo wooden option here? Maybe even for you as well. Feels like it's going to be hanging by a thread. Yeah, to plane that it hangs on might be itself a bit much. Maybe that was needed. Where were we before? We were this and we were fine. So, mayhaps what we need is to just do something like that. With bonus wooden support. Okay, maybe you can beat bit of steel. Well, if it wasn't broke, why even bother fixing it? Alright, Chevron, you've got a flexi gap. While springs are flexible, the road is not. Try leaving gaps in the road to allow it to move and flex. Can we delete the existing road? We cannot. Could I just like put a bit there? Okay, let's slow down there. We didn't see what happened. Ah, well, there's one thing. It's not even connected now, is it? But how can I leave gaps in the road if I can't move the road that's already here? Perhaps it wants me to leave gaps in its connection? That makes even less sense. I mean, you just need to make your way across there. Let's go a little silly. We'll just do nothing but some very vanilla supports. And unless it falls like that, but that's the point. Then maybe a little wider than that. Just give you something of a support like so. And then graciously allow you to sag down onto it. Good. Good, not good, not good. Yeah, salvaged. But the problem is that it didn't go down enough. And again, if I could just change the tautness of this, I think it would be fine. I'll tell you what I will try and do. I will try and do that so that it can sag down a touch more. Still not enough sagging. What if we didn't have this, but instead had you sagging directly down to the same point? Whoa, Nelly! A beautiful and technically not broken solution. None too shabby. One wonders if this could be done with something considerably cheekier. Let's get rid of all of that. And instead something just like that. Are you gonna manage? Hold. Hold. God, that spring is catching fire. But I cannot help but feel that we can be cheaper yet. Are these really needed? And to that effect, are those really needed? Oh, okay, I guess it kind of was. But I mean, really? Really? Oh, it doesn't like that at all. Why didn't it like that? Why did the whole thing just come apart like that? I don't want to spend even more on a big spring across you, not least of all because I can't. But it might give it some much needed holding together. I wonder. Perhaps you could actually be done without. Now that we have this. Perhaps indeed. Looking good. Keep together enough. Is there something I'm missing with these springs? There must be some way to change their tautness. I'm actually kind of pretty disappointed that that doesn't seem to be an option. There we go, that limits its spreading, right? Enough? Ah, looks like we've got a little bumper bit stuck on there, but I think I can use this. Dang it all, there must be something I can do to this. Just trying to keep these closer together. Go, 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 come on! Weight distribution, and back the middle one. Maybe I could just have this a little asymmetric. Actually, that was asymmetric in the wrong direction, I rather think. But to that effect, I'm actually going to bring you down if I can. Big snapping off to allow more control. Bring you up a touch. I'm just trying to get it to lip over that. Well, you can see what I'm trying to do. Let's go extreme. Bring that thing right up. I'm left wondering if that's actually making much of a difference. I'm starting to feel like it's making no difference. Other way round. Okay, no, that's definitely worse. You can clear it, green friend. I dread to think, but what if we just changed this? Maybe even to the other side? Hey, that makes this higher, which is good. Oh yeah, oh yeah! Alright, now it's time to get out the budget shearers. Because we're really rising up in the world here. Oh, that is scary. Teeny, teeny, tiny springs. Old man Franco hates this for some reason. Heavens knows why. That is some good stuff. Really good stuff. Like, I can't think of any way to trim this down anymore. I'd have to remove some serious springing. There's something to be said for reducing the wood amount even further. Of course, this starts making the bridge incredibly unreliable and heavily stressed, especially at that point. It does work, though. Every penny we save goes in our back pocket, you know? But is there reasonably any way that I could get rid of further springs? I mean, what if this didn't exist? No way, no way. That kind of almost works to a disgusting degree. But it doesn't quite work. Why? Maybe because it's... Oh Jesus. No, no, no. Let's see, with tautness controls, I'm sure that would actually work. Oh god, what if? What if? Triangulation off. Could this conceivably work? No, it needs much longer springs. There's something there. I don't think we collectively want to admit it, but there's something there. And there is not something there, clearly. The thing is, springs are expensive, so buying them I'm not super thrilled about. But I suppose over a short distance, it's not the end of the world. Oh my days, if that held. If that held. It's a slightly more sensible and realistic design. Hold. Making all kinds of springy there. A little too springy. I think I'm making much in the way of savings now, but... there must be some spring-related savings to be made here. Holy moly! Oh, come on now. Make it. You just keep slamming your hoofer against that. Problem is this starts sagging a bit too much. We need you to get that front wheel over, and he makes it! Okay, I think we are scraping the proverbial barrel here. I'll take that. That is very, very good. Very good indeed. Alright, what else do you have for me, Sheffrin? Actually, to be honest, I'm a bit sick of these spring-related levels already. What else was there? Serenes, custom. I like the idea of custom shapes. Give me a radical meltdown. Show me how radical you can be. Waste disposal. Extremely heavy bulldozer. A mass of 13 PG petagrams. That doesn't sound right. What is a PG? Aside from how I run my channel. Oh, I think we need you to push this thing. Maybe shove it into the water so you can continue on your way. Polygons. Dare I ask, how are we going to do you? What I could do is do one of those custom support styles with this. That will help dissipate the weight, surely. Turn on triangulation. That doesn't fill me with joy. Wow, it's holding extremely well. Now we're going to shove you into the soup. The question is, how do we get you in the soup and then not have you have horrible things? Actually, I think what we need to do is just roll you down into this bit. Which all seems rather simple. Because I can use the same design. Just keep you supported here. Triangulate, 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 bang. If anything, I'm disappointed at how well this is coming together. Are you going to roll down effortlessly? No. No, you are not. This is too wimpy to support the weight of both of these things, but I can fix that and still keep it under budget. Probably. Wonderful. Must be so empowering driving one of those things. The bucket scoop. What's your story? Okay, so these things are spinning right round like a record, baby. So, what do you want me to do? Well, I'm sure the clue is in the name. Bucket scoop. So we need to get you into one of these. You'll go across, you'll go along, scoop, back across again. Foundations are expensive. Are you going to collide with a... You do not collide with a road. That's important information. Hopefully they're slow enough that they can support this. Do you feel like holding? It's very stressful, but maybe. Alright, do you think you can work with that? Oh, with stress like that, I am glad you're riding a wee scooter-like thing. Alright, ignoring the breakage, how do you transition? Laudably. I could just start a road somewhere. I have to kind of build this out here wastefully. Break this one across. Just get me an equidistant road set up here. Glorious. And then I think I'll have this one supported by the ground at the bottom. Starting to think this might be so expensive that I'd be cheaper just building a foundation for it. Far more likely to actually work as well. You're just gonna fall over to the sides though if I don't support you in another way. I don't want to spend a bajillion on rope, but there's a bajillion on rope. And of course you collapse on me, so let's make you stronger. And if you're going to do that, you are likely to do that as well. Go! Before we see to that, we'll see how everything else holds up. There's a lot of stress here. But I mean, Jinx, they're just on a little putt-putt scooter. You're gonna fall over onto this, aren't you? Okay then. We must. Could I just do you in steel and be okay with it? Also, what was your problem? I think we can undo it by just ramping you up a touch. Yeah, that timing is punitive. Because if you get wedged in the center there, you just don't write the way I need you to. That's why I lipped it up in the hopes that we would get you in there, and we do. Yes, we do. And can you get off of here, no harm, no foul? No. So a few things need to be changed here. You need to be lower down. Because whilst this doesn't collide with the road, the driver does, and this collides with the driver, pushing the driver into the road, breaking my beloved road. And it is beloved. I put a lot of effort into these. I know it might not seem like it every time, but I am actually thinking. Right, what do we even do about you? You just like to collapse on me. I could reinforce you further, but to what end? There we go. To that end. And you're going to make it into the scoop right on time. And you're going to make it out without breaking my bridge. Hell yes. What was even all that money for? Jinx, just thinking of savings I could make is exciting me, but when you're already in the top 100 isn't even really worth caring about. Jake, do you want to try the Pontifex games? You can drive across your bridges first person afterwards. Pontifex? Have I even heard of Pontifex? The name does not ring any bells for me, I'm afraid. So what is stopping me from just making a road here? Then, well, we've got 60 grand here, which is a ton of dosh. I have every confidence that there's a more cost-effective way to do this, but let's try that. What's to stop us indeed? What was even the problem there? I think the road is... What was the problem there? I don't know. It looked really good. Didn't it? There we go. Oh boy. That's an unhappy solution, that is. don't know why it starts weighing down on that side and not on the other. I'm going to pull you in and pull you in slightly. I see there's something ever so slightly uneven about it. Ah, I see it now. You are holding this in position, so the weight here doesn't matter, but the weight there very much matters. I think we all know what this calls for. No triangulation, please. Gonna weigh this down. That will hopefully stop that from weighing it down too much on this side. Well, we're making progress, I think. Look, I was so happy when the dampener solution worked. Why would I not come back to them? Actually, now I'm starting to wonder if they are actually adding much in the way of weight. It's entirely possible that they've changed it in the sequel to make that the connectors themselves don't have weight. But they certainly did in Polybridge 2, and that was the whole secret to my designs. Of course, this could all be sorted just with some balancing rope. I actually don't think that's helping now. I'm not seeing any difference between the performances. Well, that is sad, isn't it? Long steel beams. Well, let's see if that actually weighs it down significantly. Oh, yeah, quite a bit more. Does it show a weight? No, it doesn't. Almost. I reckon one or two more and we're on easy street. Yeah, okay. It was not a fan of that. But it's so close. I wish I hadn't cleared it now because it's going to... no. It's going to consider that my victory. And that's not what we're looking for now, is it? Yeah, the rocking is killing the ropes as well. I wonder, what happens if we just got rid of you and just made this into ultra rope? It's still gonna sway. But then what if we just brought you over a touch? Oh right, it can only go out so far, but we'll bring it out anyway. You don't like that? Well, there you go. Yeah, making it too heavy on this side is already a bad idea. In that case, let's just go for the ultimate solution, which is making this part longer. It does give us this little lip to work with to begin with. It sways a bit too much. But these still seem to help. Don't give me that. I don't take solutions with breaks. Even if I do this, it's just going to offset the pain to somewhere else, so I'm going to take that out, and I'm going to make these a bit more central. I think that's a bit more central. Those poor roads. Can they really not take the... Oh, we'll get me back there. I don't think I actually managed to do that without brakes. Wait, I did do that without brakes. When in the world did I get that done without brakes? Not this, for sure. Maybe it doesn't count the brake that brakes after you get there. I mean, does it think that's broken? It does! Ooh! So even though it is exploding in the background, it's still satisfied it. Fascinating. Didn't count. Alright, what else do we have? It counted it as 96%. Sweet. It's like when I run my Caesar 3 cities and I leave them before it all comes tumbling down. It's just not my problem. Construction askew. A plane, we've got an automobile. What's going on here? What's going on here? I don't know what to make of that. I guess the idea is that this thing can spin around in some way. So my best guess is that I need a road that comes out this way. You're going to spin around and bring it up that way. That's what I'm going to assume. And it's probably a pretty good assumption. Heaven help me if it's actually going to work. Triangulate. Just show me what happens here. Well, nothing good. Truly nothing good. Just go crazy with the ropes. Ropes don't work in construction. It gave me ropes. That's not compressing though, is it? If it moves as an absolute, it absolutely should not. Come on, hold it together now. For one, you sadly need to be a bit further up. But otherwise, a bit more support, and I reckon you could handle that. Maybe by not making such a daft support group there would be okay. Hold! It did not hold. But imagine a world in which it did. Surely all this added weight will help it hold together. Splendiferous. Kind of cool. I like the unique rotating part there. I wish there was more of that, actually. Right, spiked. 50k. Maybe I'll get my... Oh, I'll get my wish here, alright. Those spiky bits are going to go down and break my road. So what if they weren't there? Oh, I was going to use spring, but let's ignore the spring. Let's instead use rope. Because it will not pierce rope. And I think the monster trucker thing will be okay for that. To this must be a better way. Snap it 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Bring the rope out to there. To there. Triangulate. Well, not triangulate, but the other thing. That. And honestly, if this thing just holds together, we should be on Easy Street. If it only holds together, we'll be on Easy Street. Okay. Be stronger. Be much stronger. Are you destroying it, or is it the pressure? No, actually, the rope's held there. Just the whole thing is not very happy about all the everything else. Do I build a watery support for you? I can think of a lot of reasons why I shouldn't, but I think I will anyway. That thing off. Are you going to hold like that? Almost. Almost. Don't worry. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing. Spending a fat stack of cash is what I'm doing. Just copy you and flip you and put you there. And then realize that this is uneven, but fix it anyway. There's a much easier way to do this. I could use this for support. We'll just see if this works first, though. Proof of concept and all that. What was your problem? You just kind of collapse. Seriously, can this stuff just hold like that? Don't know. Back up thought. So it's just proof of concept stuff, don't worry about it. Could I support you from here? Sort of. Like, imagine none of that horrible stuff happening, and we almost have a winner here. I need to save a ton of money, so maybe we could just have this for our support. You remain a problem, but you are much cheaper to support by just using this. Off to a good start. Oh no. Why you gotta do me like that? There we go. Surely that's the added support you've been needing. Might be cheaper to drive over the big box of death. The star there in the... Oh. The star over there in the center is a necessary pickup. I'm gonna have you go up just so that you collide with this thing to hopefully slow your approach, because otherwise you just get pushed down into death. Good, 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 good. Don't slam, don't slam. No! Okay, maybe the opposite approach then. Take it down a notch. If we didn't lose speed on that initial bump, I actually think we'd be in it to win it. I'm actually going to lower ourselves down a bit in the hopes that we can do it like this. Might even tighten up the road a bit. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Go, 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 go. Okay. Monster Flipper doesn't look very underwater to me. This could certainly be out more, but I think you are the problem here. There we go. I really wanted to just maintain speed. It's okay, you get your tires a little wet, but that's fine. Just go, 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 go. Under, complete the circuit. What is your problem? Probably a bit of a collision thing happening here, so try and minimize that. I should probably try and maximize your support to a degree. Too expensive, I agree, so let's cheap out. Looking good. What is this bridge, says Hawkeye. Well, somebody put this monstrosity in my way. Ah. Yeah, why are you even there? What do you achieve that this does not? This whole thing just needs better support, and I'm running out of anything with which to support it. Doesn't break it. Looking good. Second wheel. Doesn't break it. Splendid. Well, that was too tough for me. And I got an achievement for it. 4 sheep. What is 4 sheep? Unlock 4 sheep. Wait, the sheep of the difficulty? Well, we gotta go and check it out. Alright, what do we have? Twisted Turnpike or Arctic Tundra? It'll Ottle Black, Bottle It'll Ottle You. Very fitting, I tend to play cold games. They only give me $50,000 to build a bridge because they blew their budget on the big box of death. Right. Steer clear. Is that a cement roller? We have to build here, we cannot build in there, so I'm at a loss for what is stopping us from simply doing this. Pretty much works right out of the box. Bang. I could give you some support. Yeah, we'll do some snapping, make it a little cleaner. We've even been given a pretty fat budget for this, I'd say. Still appreciating just being able to sit down and breathe and not be moving. That DDR session today was hefty, to say the least. That'll be a river for my people here and here. Oh, expensive. Right, well, we're gonna have to get pretty wooden then. It's not going to appreciate that, but there you go anyway. Oh boy, that cement roller is a little too much for us, it seems. I didn't get a good view on how that started to break. I think it's the shape here. These need to be louder and prouder and higher up so they can disperse the forces better, I think. That sounds sane? Sounds sane to me. Never been good at making supports for arches particularly well. I'm over budget though, but I might just be able to lower the supports. It's making a hefty assumption that I'm able to do this to begin with. Thinking about it, didn't Polybridge 2 have two different kinds of road? Like a strong one and a less strong one? Did you see the pause and brake option? I did, I even used it for a bit, but I wasn't sold on it. A big part of the problem might be you're just not offering enough support here. Do I not include pieces again? There we go. Copy, flip. Now if this does work, I've got some budget cuts to do. I don't know what I'd cut in all of this. It's doing wonders for the... Never mind. Yeah, this part does not like it. I figured you would need extra support. Better, better. Be funny if they intended you to go under the plane. It would save a lot of money. Would save a lot of money. You know what? I quite like that idea. Let's go under the plane. So we're going to start by doing this. We're going to copy it, flip it for what little that matters, and attach it here. And then we're going to... Come on now. Gonna go... Yep. Kinda cool. We just need to make it work somehow. do it with 10 meters on each side. Steal it, steal it, steal it, steal it. Okay. Well, it holds to begin with minimal pressure. And then, ooh, the dip here is going to be telling. That was close though, real close. Problem just lies in this support down here. I cannot afford another foundation, so I need to think of another way just to keep this thing going. Could I... Yeah, I can't actually do that. It's a shame. And that isn't an option either. Hold. Oh boy, what even went there? It was the center part. I actually wonder if I could steal you up. We do still have a bit of dosh to play around with. Good. Very good. What an elegant solution. And you know what? Nobody else in the world has a solution they want to share for that. I think it's only right that I share my solution. Help out others in need. Share that replay. We can get a more dynamic angle, can't we? Something like that. We'll do it at 1 speed. There we go. Now everyone in the world will know the best bridge for this. One might say the only bridge for this. Well, what can I say? When a game gets cold, it suddenly becomes something I've got affinity towards. There we go. Much, much nicer. I was going to share that. Thank you, Polybridge 3, for giving me the opportunity to be the best around. 99.42 max stress. You're telling me there's room for more? There we go. Oh, I got an achievement for it called Sharing is Caring. There we go. Or what else do you have for me? Skipping the traffic. Got Optimus Prime and, I don't know, Effeminate Cup. And the trick here is that B needs to overtake A. And you've actually got a bit of road or something on your backside. Well, to that end, I don't see why you can't just have a roady bit coming down. You know, well, I do, I suppose. I wonder if I can just strip it off of you. Ah, no, the build zone. Yeah, it's the build zone. I've more or less solved this in the past. I like using that approach for support. Otherwise, though, it's a heavy, heavy burden, so we're just going to use very standard steel to get us across. We have a lot of money to play with anyway. Is that going to hold? First question. Maybe. Probably not. Tricky. Alright, we're going to add more of these then. We were kind of cheaping out a bit. Forget the triangulation, we'll just have you go bit, and bit, and bit, and bit, and bit. Then if you don't mind, I just want to copy you and paste you there. And maybe another one there. What even is this? I don't actually know if that'll hold. It might just make the thing heavier and worse. As if. But yes, the problem is you. So how do we take this off of you? I mean, I have ideas. I don't know if any of the ideas are good. Oh, I've not been finishing all levels. I've been skipping a fair bit, Marvin. I wanted to get to the end levels faster. How do we drag this off of you? Can't link you onto anything other than yourself. I mean, I can do stuff like this. I could even shove a road onto it. What I could, I suppose, do is just have a road that hangs off of it and drags itself down. And then when purple comes along, it doesn't quite work out as planned. Right, looked pretty good. Can we just have you longer then? What if we give you a bigger one? Bigger and more elongated one. Too heavy. I still think the ramp idea shows promise. I'm willing to give it the time of day. Now I've become considerably heavier, but maybe that just tells me that I need to assert some kind of dominance here. Make this a more sensibly shaped bridge. Is that gonna work? Or at least work better? I think it's gonna work worse. What has become of my beloved bridge? Nothing good, nothing good. This weight is not helping. You know, it still has this foundation, but I don't want to use the foundation. our bridge works fine without it. It's just a case of how do we get B over A. I don't know why just shoving a road off the back isn't working. Oh well, now lots of things aren't working. Tell you what, we had a winner before, let's just bring it back. Okay, there was nothing wrong with you. I mean, you were a problem. Doesn't help in any meaningful way, but maybe what I need to do is create something like that. Then it's going to hold it a bit better. Then it's going to hold it a bit better. That's going to make you heavier though. Not too heavy, but still the angle is wrong for you. Can we just drag you down a bit? Yeah, no, there's no way that's something you're going to ramp off of. Must be some way to make you rampier, and yet something that kind of falls down. If we do that, it just falls down completely though. And the swinging motion isn't doing us any favors. This is why I'd love a spring. And a bit more That's kind of good. I don't think it has enough clearance though. Oh, or rather it has a bit too much clearance. Can we... Hey, that's promise... No, it's not promising. That whole swinging down motion when it hits the bridge is hurting us a lot. Is there a way to pull the slab off of the trailer? I've been wondering that, but I can't think of a way. There's not even enough clearance here to do one of my favourite swinging roads that smacks it off. Solution though, that isn't some variant of create a ramp off of this thing. Actually, what was even wrong with that? Probably the lack of clearance, right? Yeah, this car has virtually no clearance. I need to be dragging this this road behind, pretty much. But if it drags too much, it falls down like that, and the momentum breaks my bridge. Maybe that's the problem, right? I'm being too hung up on not breaking this bridge. Let's just spend the freaking money on supporting this thing. And that way this this bit shouldn't hurt so much. And then And you're over here. Well, we've almost dragged you off. Good enough. I'm actually starting to think that maybe the option is to drag that piece off. Just slam loads of roads off the back of this thing and see what happens. Can't be that bad, right? Almost. I mean, something happened there. Perhaps it just needs a few more roads off the back of it. Somehow that worked out worse than before. Let's make this steel instead of wood. Come on, drag it off. Make a ramp. Make a better ramp. I think something is happening there. I don't really know what. How much more of a ramp do you need? Okay. Other idea is that maybe the ramp needs to be here. Right. Okay, I have no idea why this wasn't my first thought. Why not just build a ramp on you? Genuinely wondering how I didn't think of this first. And then just have a bit of a ramp here that, you know, you just hump on over it. That's no bother. But the other dude is going to, since he reaches such an incredibly high speed, he's going to whoosh right off of this. Well, that might be part of why it wasn't a great idea. But imagine a world in which this works. Wait, why are you getting in the way of this? I don't want there to be a spot there. I want this to be plunk. Maybe I could even just make do with that tiny lip there. But it does need to be tiny because it also needs to survive. How's that meant to survive? Springs would save me. But it's got a lot of weight on its shoulders. How about instead of doing everything that it was just doing there, what it does is it kind of goes up and then back down. There we go. Going a bit steel crazy there, but maybe it'll work now. Okay, now just how hard is the purple car gonna go? Almost hard enough. Actually, if we just lip you a bit more, it might even make it. Now I'm left wondering if the bridge can survive without the support. Probably not with all that going on, but still. Yeah. not happy with that situation, are you? It's close. It's real close. Right, well then, lack of a better idea, we're moving on up, moving on out. Oh, that just moved that forward, but... Right, so we just really need to catapult you up to new heights. I hope steel is as strong as road is. Gentler decline. Oh, but I can't decline you any further. Okay, I was reaching for play button, but unfortunately the red cross to close the game was right there, and closing it like that just crashed the game. Bye-bye, Polybridge. Hope it remembered my bridge building there. Come back to me. And there we go, we got visual. Yipping traffic. That's gonna mess with the VOD. No it won't. That was just me closing the game, not closing the stream. A lot smoother, but can the pinkish, purplish... No, it's not getting the height. You can extend the thing on the truck as well. That is true. Let's work on some hypothetical idea that you are something like this. Should actually help a fair bit. This is proving troublesome though. Wait, where did the back side of the thing go? I think it became too heavy. But do you just shove it off then? Who will win? Extremely spunky car will win. Why are you so heavy? Trying to get a good view on that, but it's Peter Paul's. There we go. Ah, I see. You just flip over because you don't actually have a lot supporting you. Do not move, please. Alright, go, 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 purple car. Oh, man. I don't know how I was able to get such a pronounced lip up for you before. Was it really as something as powerful as that? But you're not going to make that, are you? I mean, you're not far off it. Need to bring you up a bit just to afford me a bit more for that. Optimus. If only you had front-wheel drive. Sincerely know this is gonna hold. Well, my doubts are extinguished. Oh, jeez, just how much do you need to cover? Well, actually, this can go out quite a bit further, can't it? The budget cuts on this are going to be immense, but necessary. Ignore all the breakages. I know I am for now. Yay! We finally made it. Very, very poorly now. Apart from everything, what needs to not break here? I'm sure I had a nice solution for getting you off of here that didn't involve breaking everything. But still incredibly achy breaky. Could I make a more powerful solution? I mean, in the end, it's got an entire semi-truck landing on it. Not a lot that can be done against that, but what if we just gently deal with it? The longer part there is still resulting in a win. I just think this all needs to be a bit more gentle. That's better. Oh, that's almost good. Right, now some other parts need to not break. 'Tis but a scratch achievement. What's that? Complete a level with only one piece that breaks. I think a bit more than one broke there, but okay. Maybe you can still make do with that. It can. Now, we're going to reinforce you. I know, we're spending more money, but don't worry, the budget cuts are coming elsewhere. Wow, this is not a happy piece, is it? Could we just get rid of that? Is that going to hold on its own? Not even. These would hold better if they were higher up, I'm sure. Or perhaps even further reinforced like so. Splendid. No breaks. No breaks. But that is all for cannot if we're over budget. Now, I have a dream. A dream that that thing is gone. It was just a nightmare. Okay. Well then, question is, where can fat savings be made? Just cheapening out wherever we can. Some kind of Chinese bridge here. There we go. Let's see if no one notices that I've ripped all the steel out and replaced it with shoddy wood. Oh, they noticed. Right, maybe cheapening on the area that takes all of the pressure is a bad idea, but maybe cheapening on the place that has less of it would conversely be a fantastic idea. For this semi. Alright, will that hold? Good, good. Great. Fantastic. Oh, what now? What even changed? Did I even change anything? I actually don't think I had you there or there before. How is this happening? Wait, I made insane savings though, more than I thought. Surely we could just ultra reinforce you and nobody would be the wiser. Come on, purple, don't let me down. Why is it not getting the height now? Just slamming into this poor thing, no longer going super high off of this. Do I just need to raise your game a bit? Yes, I do. There we go. Oh, would you look at that? Nobody has uploaded a solution. I guess I'm gonna have to be the first. Let's get ourselves a lovely view of this. Slow you right down and find a opportune view. I think that'll work out rather nice. We'll do it at 1x. Let's go. Hope it doesn't capture my cursor, but just in case. Phew. Does that truck know that's on its back? There we go. Now everyone can know how this game is bleeding done. Share that replay for the world to see. Alright, may as well end on a high note. That'll be the last one we do for today. Gotta say, Polybridge 3, it's more of what the game was before, and it was already great, so big thumbs up. Not that I run this channel to do reviews or anything, but I wanted to see more Polybridge. I got more Polybridge, but I don't have a huge hunger for building loads more bridges. I kinda scratched that itch with Polybridge 2 and with Bridge Building Portal. But I wanted to jump on this. There's a certain kind of extra enjoyment I think you get out of grabbing a game on release. There's just that bit of excitement there. And I haven't felt that excitement in quite some time, because seldom do new releases come out and I think, yes, I want this ASAP. But this quirky bridge building game, very well made, and very zen, really thanks to the music and the visuals. But in any case, that's it for me. I'm going to collapse, close my eyes, and only open them when I'm ready to tackle the frozen wastelands of Canada in more long dark tomorrow. So until we meet again in the broken railroad, so cheers and cheerio.